We're back and taking over on a brand new episode of the Purple Couch. Welcome to the show. I'm your host, Thabile TTO. We've been celebrating women throughout the month of August, and today we are doing just that. We are down at Germiston Civic Center at the Women Empowered 2030 event, which is hosted by the National Department of Health under the Office of the Deputy Minister of Health, Honorable Dr. Sibongiseni Dlomo, together with the Gauteng Department of Health. This is highlighting the importance of discarding illegal abortions, and we will also be taking you through some highlights for today, some great performances ahead, and of course some awesome interviews. We're live on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, where you can of course connect with us. The hashtag is hashtag the Purple Couch at Love Life NGO. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share the channel with all your friends. A big shout out to our sponsors, which are of course the National Department of Health and the Department of Sports, Arts and Culture, for making it all possible. Enough with the chit chat. Let's go inside and let's absolutely take over. Welcome to the show. We're still taking over at the Women Empowered 2030 event happening at Germiston Civic Center, and we bumped into the Youth Program Manager at the National Department of Health. She goes by the name of Getrude Matshimane. Welcome to the Purple Couch.
Yeah, I am.
All right, now chat to me about the work that you do at the National Department of Health.
I think at the National Department of Health, our main responsibility is to develop policies.
Yeah.
And support the province to implement the policy, to make sure that the implementers understand the policies. Sometimes we go down into the site where people have to implement, so that we support them. We role play and try to implement the programs so that they can see and understand how programs must be implemented.
Now chat to me about the events today. What are we here to do? We were marching, we are almost debunking, illegal abortions and all of that. But what are we here to do today?
Okay, it's not really a march. It's an action march. The main purpose is awareness. We want the people to be aware that those adverts that are on the street are illegal. There are consequences if you use them. There are high risk if you use them. And make sure that we make people aware how to see a legal advert where there must be entitlement to say this is Dr. So-and-so, he has these qualifications, this is where his facilities is to provide the services. And another thing, we are not just focusing only on illegal termination. We are saying those who get pregnant is because they didn't use contraceptives. So we encourage them to use contraceptives. And we also encourage them to use our youth zone in our health facilities to say services are for free. Come, talk to us. If you feel like you are not treated the way you wanted to be treated, we have our BYs that we are going to revamp. Let us know so that we intervene. Thank you.
Absolutely love it. We'll be back after this. We're still taking over at the Women Empowered 2030 event right here at the Germiston Civic Center. And what would a National Department of Health event be without some health services, which I want to go in and experience. I think I want to do that, yeah. Like I said, we are at a National Department of Health event, and what would I be doing if I'm not taking advantage of the health services? I'm about to go in and get myself tested because it is very important to know your status. Come through. I'm alright, I'm really excited, and I also, want to educate and help some young people who may be, hesitant to get themselves tested. What is the process when I walk in? What are some of the first things that you do to help me get started?
Thank you for the question. So as soon as you walk inside my clinic, inside the mobile clinic, I'm going to introduce myself and you're going to introduce yourself.
Right.
Then I'm going to ask you the purpose for your visit.
Right.
So once I get the purpose of your visit, then I'm going to offer you the service that you need.
All right. How important is it, for young people to know their status and also just take advantage of all these services that the National Department of Health has put in place?
It's actually very important for one to know their HIV status, because as a nation, we're trying to build an HIV-free generation.
Yeah.
And the only way for us to achieve that is if we always test. And also as a country on the 1990 strategy, so in order for us to meet those targets, we need to test.
And let's talk a little bit about, reproductive health and how important it is as we're celebrating Women's Month. For you as a woman, what would you say are some of the challenges, maybe if not challenges, but some of the things that you have experienced as a woman in terms of getting healthcare services in the country?
Well, it's different now compared to me when I was a teenager.
Yeah.
Now we've got youth-friendly services in all our facilities, city of Ekurhuleni, whereby the youth, they can come. They've got a certain time where they will come in the facility, like after 12 o'clock, after 2, it's after school. When they come, it's a youth-friendly service. Because in the olden days, the youth used to say the nurses are rude, it's old women who don't understand. But now we've got people we've got love life coordinates in the clinic we can talk to. We've got young counselors like
you, yeah.
We've got young nurses.
Yeah.
So we've got a youth-friendly service where as a woman, you can come after at any time, you go to the youth-friendly service room where you can be told about family planning, your TOP, termination of pregnancy, as we are marching today against illegal abortions, where we educate fellow women, young women, about the services that we provide and for free, which are safe.
Okay, we're going to take a quick break, but when we come back, we continue with the process. We're going to fill in this form and dive right into getting my HIV status. And that is how easy it is to find out your HIV status. A big shout out to Vit RHI for helping me do that. We live across every social media platform: Facebook, Twitter, Instagram at LoveLifeNGO, hashtag the Purple Couch. We're still celebrating at the Women's Empowerment 2030 event right here in Germiston. And I just spotted our Love Life groundbreakers, so I want to go there and check out what they're up to. Come through. Like I said, I spotted some Love Life groundbreakers and I'm going to be chatting to one of them. Please introduce yourself.
Oh, okay. Sanbonani. Okay, no problem.
Alright guys, I just spotted some Love Life groundbreakers and I'm going to be chatting to some of them and also hopefully getting a chance to play the game. Please introduce yourself.
Okay, my name is Thabile TakesOver. I'm a Love Life sports groundbreaker. So basically, explain the game. So this is a Love Life game challenge. Basically, it's about like life general things, you understand? Yeah, HIV and AIDS, how to prevent and so on. So we're trying to, by all means, to implement. Then like people will be able to learn. There's into like about life general things.
Before we get to the game, how did you become a Love Life groundbreaker?
No, actually, so one sports like, and I was a hard worker and Pagatin, including sports like being far, so as a coach, and then I started looking at Love Life.
And what would you say are some of the things that you've gotten, to get involved with being a groundbreaker and working with Love Life?
Yeah. Like we travel a lot, like to learn more, meeting new people, you understand? Like there's still a lot more, but then in Sakfunda Love Life, so like this is a great opportunity for me.
Still taking over at the Women Empowered 2030 event, and I'm here with one of the hosts who has been entertaining us all throughout the day. She goes by the name of Pebetse. How are you doing today?
I'm gonna try and be on your level because you're so tall. Listen, I'm very happy.
Yeah.
It all went well. And I'm honored to be part of this event,
Yes.
Anything to empower the youth, man. I'm all about that.
Yeah.
Particularly in this Women's Month, the youth females of South Africa.
Now let's chat about you aligning, with aiding, educating, and empowering youth with everything here that we see around here. What does this mean for you as a brand, as someone who young people look up to?
Okay, so I'm not only a brand, but I'm a mother to 2 daughters.
Yeah.
And I'm always curious about what kind of information are they being fed amongst their friends at school. And you know, they say that if you don't tell a child the truth, they're going to go find out from somebody else, right?
Yeah.
So I'm very big on educating them. So today, what really what got to me, what struck a chord in my heart, is the fact that you actually don't need to shy away from your issues of sexual health. You don't need to feel shame. You don't need to suffer from Batho Batla Ringi syndrome. You actually have an easy access. The government has given us an easy access, and that is what we call youth health friendly facilities within every clinic. I mean, that is the plug right there.
Oh man, we are celebrating women, and we have been celebrating women throughout the month, and this woman absolutely needs no introduction. Nomfundo Moh, welcome to the Purple Couch. How are you doing tonight?
I'm super good, thank you, Ninjani.
Yeah, Pila, first and foremost, congratulations on your summer wins. Talk to me about winning those categories.
Thank you so much. It really means a lot. Best Afropop album of the year. I'm a newcomer, like I'm new in the game, but my hard work is recognized, so that alone means a lot to me.
Now let's chat about, what we are here to do. We're celebrating women. August is Women's Month. What does it mean for you to be a woman who's living her dreams and absolutely taking over the world?
Me being a woman means I have a superpower. I have a superpower to influence people to make the world a better place. And me being part of this program means I have a good impact to the society. In Ngomazami Magube, they have that solid message that can change someone's life out there. And I live for that. I live for moments like that.
And today we're celebrating, young people, educating them about sexual education. How important is it for young people to just take care of themselves, both physically, mentally, sexually, and all of the other needs that we may need in our lives?
Firstly, we as young people are the future. So if we do not take care of ourselves now, we will have a problem in the future. Who are going to lead in the future? We need to teach ourselves now. Because mentally, you need to take this route in order for you to be mentally okay. You need to take this route to be okay, even sexually. Because if you mess up, then you're actually decreasing your chance to go to ube khona kusasa. And we need you tomorrow because you will change the world.
I love that young people actually got the platform to speak about the things that they experience in clinics and from nurses. And for you, as someone who's hearing it, what do we need to do to change those experiences when young people visit clinics in our country?
All right, but let me first clarify one thing, okay? So, yes, we do suffer challenges as the youth of South Africa, and especially when it comes to sexual education. But let's eradicate the issue of entitlement. Let's eradicate the issue of blaming parents, blaming teachers, blaming nurses. Can we take matters into our own hands? Batung, the youth of 76 or 67? 76. Hey, those people were robust. Those people knew what they wanted and they stood up and marched for what they wanted. We are also capable of such, okay? So let's eradicate entitlement and take it upon ourselves. However, you can't teach an old dog new tricks. If nurses are rude, nurses are going to be rude. We can't change them. That's why we've got a plug. We've got an easy access now. And as the deputy minister mentioned, you can actually write down the name of the clinic and the nurse assisting you and report them.
I'm Dr. Josephine Ochedako. I am the head of programs for Ekurhuleni District for Vits RHI.
Chat to me about the work that you guys do at Vits RHI.
Okay, so Vits RHI is a supported, PEPFAR supported company or organization. We really supporting HIV care and treatment. So basically what we want to make sure is that you know your status. You are if you are positive, that you are linked to treatment, and if you are taking treatment, that you stay on treatment. And not only do you stay on treatment, but you have viral suppression. So basically your viral load is very low. And we're providing these services to from young age, babies to old age. So the entire population are in Ekurhuleni district. We are not only in Ekurhuleni, we are also in Tshwane. And we're making sure that everyone of us, obviously we haven't reached there, but our aim is to ensure that everybody knows their status. And if you are negative, you stay negative as well. So that is very, very important. And the youth is one of our key priority populations as well.
I am a degree holder in psychology. studying further with honors and masters. I want to be a PhD owner one day.
And
I
you
wanna be
will.
called Dr. Somebody.
It's
Even
done.
with a DR. Yeah. Okay, so motivational speaking is in my line, and also transformational coach. I'm all about how to move a person from a space of depression and anxiety and stagnation, and showing them how you can actually change your life. You don't need to be stuck there, and that's the line of work I do. If you go on my social media pages, that's what you will find. I'm all about that, motivating, sharing a bit of laughter. You don't need to stay in a depressive state. So you can find me at Pebetse Matlaila on all my social media platforms.
And we are at Love Live NGO hashtag the Purple Couch. We'll be back straight after this. And we've come to the end of today's explosive episode. A big shout out to you for tuning into the show. But before I love and leave you, I'm here with some Love Live groundbreakers, and I want to chat to them a little bit before we say bye. Introduce yourself very quickly.
Kamala Mtabangi Wakasmelane. I'm a groundbreaker from Ekuruleni.
Yeah.
Chat
to me about today. One word to describe it.
Yo, ayilanga namhlanje mina lungifundisa okuningi and lifundise nabanye abantu into eningi. Masikhuluma ukuthi lifundiseni sengikhulumela ukuthi today besikhuluma like illegal abortion.
Yeah.
So like isibonisile ukuthi ziningi into ezirong ezenzakalayo emhlabeni. Esimele siziface as abantwana abancane as youth. So yeah, that's it.
All right, and for Wena, chat to me about today. How's the experience?
Today was very informative. I think it was good knowing where the abortion clinics are in and around Ekurhuleni. I enjoyed today. It was good being able to gather as youth and to stand for something that we're passionate about.
Shoo! A big thank you to the National Department of Health and the Gauteng Department of Health, and also the Honorable Minister of Health, who is of course Ubaba Dr. Sibongiseni Dlomo. I'm Thabile TTO, and this has been a takeover. Until the next episode, keep taking over. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share the channel with all your friends. Let's say Purple Couch on 3. 1, 2, 3. We out.